Okay, just a quick vid on some outside lights that we are swapping. So we are exchanging these for these new Collingwood fittings. Let's just have a bit of a comparison. This first one is a bit of a standard fitting that you can get from most DIY places, probably about 15 to 25 quid maybe. You can see it takes GU10 lamps. It's IP44 rated, which is the minimum requirement for, you know, essentially being weather resistant outside. If you've watched some of our other videos, we explain a little bit more about IP ratings on there. You see the back bracket is plastic, so it's a little bit malleable. You know, if you're trying to attach that to a stone wall and the stone wall is not entirely flat, when you know, screw the back plate on to the wall, it tends to twist out of shape a little bit. It's got built-in rubber grommet in the back, but you can see here you've got spider's webs inside there, which suggests that the IP rating of that fitting has been compromised. And what we find is that these tend to fail in a year to 2 years, I would say. Especially if you've got a built-in PIR, which some of the others that we're exchanging do have a built-in PIR. But essentially, ultimately, water will get into the fitting and it will stop working. These rubber seals tend to perish a little bit and they let moisture in. So these are the Collingwood fittings that we are replacing them with. Very sleek, integrated fitting, so you don't need to buy any lamps. You've got two appropriately sized LEDs in the top and bottom to give you plenty of light. The back bracket is metal. Now we mount it like that, you see, so it stands off the wall, and therefore once you fit that bracket to the wall, it's very difficult for moisture to get in. In fact, what we do, you fit that to the wall. In fact, you can fit it any way like that, and once you sit the light on, you can twist the light around to make sure that it's pointing vertically, and then simply tighten these little grub screws to hold it in place. But when we mount that to the wall, put a bead of silicone around the outside, put the fitting over the top, and then for all intents and purposes that is watertight. The fitting itself is IP65, so it's much less pervious to water and solid objects. And the fitting comes with a 7-year guarantee. So if you do the maths, you know, if that fails in 1 to 2 years and it's 20-25 quid a fitting, this, you know, not pulling any punches, is considerably more expensive. This might cost you about 200 quid, but over the lifespan you probably end up spending a comparable amount of money replacing these fittings rather than the initial outlay, and you know, you're having a much higher quality, sleek product from the outset.